Ariel Helwani in Rio de Janeiro alongside Mauricio Shogun Rua, who faces Forrest Griffin for the second time this Saturday night at UFC 134 live on pay-per-view. And Mauricio, good to see you again. Thank you for the time. Obviously, this is a big deal for you to be fighting in Brazil. What does it mean to you to get an opportunity to fight here on Saturday night?
I'm very happy fighting in Brazil, and I'm very happy for UFC in Brazil because everybody in Brazil is very excited for this show, for this fight, and I'm very happy. I fight in 2 days for Forrest. Forrest is a good fighter, but I wanted this win, and I trained 3 months hard for this fight.
Are you surprised at the buzz surrounding this event, or did you expect it to be, this much hype surrounding it and excitement?
Yes, I'm very surprised because I know Brazil's changed. Many people like MMA now. But yesterday, and the trainer in the beach, very crazy people, and I'm very surprised for me. And Saturday I have one more surprise because the people is very excited for UFC here.
Obviously, you fought Forrest before. That was your first UFC fight. How long have you been thinking about that fight and trying to avenge that loss to him?
I fought Forrest 4 years ago, and I lost this fight the first time, but this fight is not good for me because Forrest is a good opponent, but the first time I fight Forrest, for me everything is different because I changed for Pride for FC, and now I'm ready for Octagon, I'm ready for FC, and UFC in my home. I'm very happy for this fight. Forrest is a good fighter, I respect him, but I want this win, and I am 100%. And I hope 100% this Saturday for my fans of the world.
You mentioned that you're 100%. There were some rumors circulating online that you weren't healthy, that you injured yourself going into this fight. Were those true?
I don't know. I don't stand this rumor. I feel good. I'm very good and don't have problem. But it's rumors.
So, your body, it's 100%, right? You're healthy, no problems going into this fight.
100%, no problem.
Did you watch the first fight against Forrest when you were preparing for this fight?
Yes, I watched my fight Forrest. We lost 3 lost fights. And he's good. Forrest have good cardio, he's good preparation physique. And I watch every fight Forrest.
Obviously, the last time we saw you was at UFC 128 against Jon Jones. That was a tough loss for you. How long did it take for you to get over the loss and start thinking about the next one?
My last fight is not good for me, and but 2 days after fight, I speak for Eduardo, my manager. I want to fight in Brazil, Rio, and this day Lorenzo calling for Eduardo, speak. Oh, Shogun want to fight in Rio. Eduardo, oh yeah, he's the one. And for me, it's perfect, but this fight I'm very motivated because my last fight is no good. And fala que eu treinei bastante por causa que na última luta não me senti bem, então fiquei triste depois da luta.
Yeah, he says that I got very sad after the fight because I really didn't do a good showing last time. So that served me as motivation, and I worked very hard. I trained very hard because of that. Really focused on this fight because of what happened last time, so I could show a much better performance this time around.
In your opinion, what went wrong against Jon in Newark?
Você acha que saiu de errado contra o Jon Jones, na sua opinião?
I don't know. I trained everything. Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling. I don't know. Maybe I stopped for 11 months. I don't know.
Was he better than you thought he would be?
Era melhor do que você imaginou que ele seria?
No, I know Jon Jones is a good fighter. I know he's have a good base in Jiu-Jitsu. I know.
So in this fight, what are you going to try to do differently that you didn't do against Forrest the first time around?
I trained more specific for my opponent this time, and the first time I trained but no specific for my opponent. Now I train for specific for my opponent.
And obviously Forrest is one of the top guys at 205. If you beat him, how many more fights do you think you need to win in order to get back in a title fight?
Se você ganhar do Forrest, quantas lutas você acha que você ainda precisa para disputar o cinturão novamente?
I don't know. This is for Dana White, but como é que eu penso? I think only Forrest now. I don't think after this, but I think only Forrest. I don't think in this belt or whatever.
And finally, just because you fought both of them, Jon Jones, Rampage Jackson next month, who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. Rampage is very power, strong fighter, and John Jones is very athletic fighter. I don't know. This is a very good fight.
Thank you for the time. Good luck on Saturday. Obrigado.
You're welcome.